Hello and welcome to another episode of Behind the Trailer, now featuring the Magical Nexus trailer. A little bit ahead of time. We're actually filming this before the premiere, about
like an hour before the premiere.
Yeah.
So I thought this orb thing at the beginning, we show a little bit of a slice of life, and then these orb things come in. It is to represent the orb that the stair shaper is holding in the trailer. And this is them like, oh, so exciting. And it is cool to think that these monsters are finally meeting. So this is done with a artificial camera in the editing. So there's like a scene in the front, there's a scene in the back, and it's all on a stage, and then just shifted the focus.
Yeah, it's a really nice perspective here.
I got the inspiration from Voltron, like the robot.
Oh yes.
Where all 4 islands come together in like a 4-player screenshot.
Oh,
this is a really good detail that I like. I really like the squat's little friend trying to reach for it.
I love that.
I don't know why. I really like I'd like to do that animation.
Also very, very nice work on the hollow walking over.
It was actually very easy.
It was, yeah. We challenged ourselves. There was a lot of walking, which we usually try to avoid that.
Yeah, because sometimes it can look a little janky.
A bit of a discussion, wondering about how we would do this transition. But
originally, they were supposed to like walk downstairs into a portal, but we thought this was more visually representation of what's happening.
Now, this scene is a reference actually to a popular fan theory that Platy and Banjaw are related somewhat, and I understand it.
But it's not true. Officially,
no, but we wanted to
nod at it,
poke fun. Because this is actually a lot of the monsters' first time meeting each other. Mm-hmm. Wither and Flores looking at each other. Tapicorn, Hippy Hop, doing a little bit of
Renaissance painting.
Yeah, like a Renaissance painting. Yeah, they all see critters of the new island, which...
Or like butterflies.
Yeah, butterflies. These were a very late addition, just of how intensive it would be to the render. Pretty much the last step before I had like the version ready to go out.
Right. We tried to come up with a lot of references that like nod at things that are stairs.
Some of them are a little, you have to dig deep or the reference isn't complete.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of cheated there a little bit with Thermind, but he can float, so. Right?
He's got psychic powers. He can float.
Yeah, he's fine. There was no alterations to Tutu's animation here.
Right. But it worked out.
But it works out.
I love this shot because I love that you put bonkers on Platy because they're carrying their tree.
We thought like, oh, how are these monsters that are like stuck to objects like trees,
get around? I also love that I didn't notice until later that Poppet is falling in the background.
Yeah. I thought about like doing a custom thing where Platy looked not happy with his situation, but that didn't make it in time.
No, then I like it that he likes it, that he's helping his friends.
And there's a lot of weird masking going on with Bonkers to make that look right that I didn't want to
didn't even notice.
Dench is here alluding to probably what I imagine will be a quite memeable,
it's gonna be great,
funny scene in the near future. I immediately knew once we were including lots of references with stairs that I wanted to include the Joker. Not much actually additionally made to the default animation for Clacula here.
Which I found surprising. I thought you recreated this entire animation.
Oh, it's taken me days. All I really did here was added his leg kicks. Because I noticed while
it just works so well.
Watching the Joker scene back that he was like doing a lot of kicking. So a really fun scene.
See, the thing with Bridget and Spytrap is we were like, well, how does Spytrap walk downstairs?
Right.
So Ben came up with the great idea that they get like a chairlift. Yeah. And we thought we'd put Bridget on it. And I'm not saying that Bridget is old. I'm just saying Bridget looks old.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, this is kind of like a reference to Gremlins.
When I hadn't figured out how the monsters were getting to the island yet, I wanted...
Blast them out a window?
Yeah, I wanted Gremlin, or I wanted Bridget to be blasted out of one of those like stained glass looking windows.
That would have been awesome. This shot is so good.
Yeah, another reference, Soul.
Soul, the Pixar movie.
Shot for shot, there's like an exact frame that looks like this.
Yeah, there is.
Looking up the staircase. Here we have the stair shaper's essence being blasted into the sky. Little sneaky Sans Undertale go into my eye reference. I had to sneak that in. The portal in space opens up, so like the vacuum of space is dragging all the monsters in, was my idea.
Yep, and then this is when they all start flying in.
Clacula blasted away. Happens maybe too fast.
No, I like it. It's just like...
Yeah, it's like his limbs go from like 0 to spread eagle.
Yeah,
in, like,
yeah.
a frame or two.
This is the big scene.
This was very fun. I was a bit worried that it was going to get cut.
And it's in,
No,
and it's
in.
great.
It's
and
great.
we love it.
Dentures is fine.
But he did lose a tooth.
They grow
Or
back,
they did
don't
lose a
worry.
tooth.
The wind comes, and it's just a hard like change to his new pose. Yeah, like this is like one frame.
Monster Handler Bell created all these angles for Denches.
Yeah, he did a great job. In the last few trailers, we've been having a lot of like influences from like anime and stuff.
Right,
Like, we've
yeah.
really been using these impact frames
It works.
to really like sell the punch of
Right.
Dench's impacting on this step.
And then his twin
Yeah.
is just so upset. Here goes his
Yeah.
tooth.
Yeah, and then you can see like, yeah, his twin is chasing after him, trying
It
to
doesn't
save
help
him.
that Dench's eyes are the color of having a black eye.
Yeah. You can see here, yeah, he's just every bounce he switches to a new pose and does like maybe a 180-degree rotation,
And his
and is like
twin is just
squashed on each
trying
step.
to catch up, all worried. I love the worry on Bridget's face here.
Yeah, there's not much to animate. There's like no mouths. Tried to sell it with some of their hair flapping in the wind. Very, very fun because their minds just float and he gets blown away immediately. But Hollow makes an effort.
This part I really like what audio did, where you can hear Platy's like bagpipe kind of like sound like it's getting pulled away. It's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I like that. This is the creme de la creme. Such
Yeah.
a good shot.
Such a good.
Transition.
We originally had it. The orb comes up from the center, and then
Right.
that's what spawns in all the monsters. We didn't know that there was this structure in the center, so we pivoted to having the stair shaper catch the orb, and it kind of like releases its energy. This is also a reference. It's kind of like a deep cut. I was going for in Kingdom Hearts. In the tutorial area, when he like steps out into the edge, the rest of the platform comes in with, I don't think it's butterflies in that, I think it's birds.
It just
That
works
was
really
the
well
idea.
here, yeah. And we see all the cool art. They did such an amazing, everybody worked so hard on this island.
Yeah, nice fine details. I really like the water,
Yeah, me too.
all the fountains. The orb come down the stairs to reveal the title of the island, Magical Nexus.
Magical
very,
Nexus.
Very flashy, particle heavy. But we love particles around here.
Yeah.
No matter how much it makes our computers chug and hate
Die.
us.
It was really fun to work
It
on.
was really fun. We all hope you enjoy Magical Nexus.
That's right.
That's another episode of Behind the Trailer Down. We hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below of scenes or trailers that you want to see next. Happy monstering!
Happy monstering!